What's up? What's up, everyone? Let me do a quick sound check. We're gonna hopefully see some new Starfield content at Gamescom 23. So I'm gonna live stream this. Let's see. Let's share the video and everything on Twitter. Share the video and everything on Twitter. Yeah, everything's fine. I do have some lag, it seems, but maybe we should pause it for a few seconds and continue. Yeah. Can't wait, man. I want to see some new Starfield content. Can't wait. Hopefully they will show some gameplay of the opening of the game, of the intro. That's already been leaked. So they might as well just show the gameplay already. I can't wait, man. Can't wait. So I'm not gonna live stream the full show. I'm just gonna watch Starfield, and it's also in the title of this live stream. I'm gonna do a live reaction video to the Starfield content they're talking about, or the interview, or whatever they wanna say about Starfield. Anything Starfield, I'm excited. Diablo, not so much. ID at Xbox, not so much. Immortals of Avium, I think, not so much. Flight Simulator, I've already seen a lot of content from Flight Simulator, as well as Age of Empires, and then they will do one interview with Phil Spencer, it seems, but I'm gonna do the reaction video to those videos later on, but I need to do a live reaction video to the Starfield content they have. Gameplay, the interview, a new screenshot, or whatever they have, and I gotta see this, man. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Let's watch this new Starfield content together, or whatever it is. Maybe they won't show anything, but tell us something new, some new details about the game. I can't wait. So let's see. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. You guys and girls know I'm super excited about Starfield. I have the premium edition, so we're gonna live stream the game on September 1st, the second we're able to play the game. I'm overhyped for this game. I still wanna calm down, not to be way too overexcited about the game, because if you're too overexcited, you might end up being disappointed, and yeah, we gotta watch out for that. But I don't think we're gonna be disappointed in anything related to this game. It's already awesome. They've shown so much content and gameplay and story and details about the game already. I don't know how Starfield can fail. It's impossible, man. It's impossible. This game is like a NASA space simulator. Like everyone is saying Skyrim or Fallout in space. I think this is more like a NASA space simulator with, of course, some epic story that we are used to from Bethesda games. But essentially, this is a NASA space simulator. Astronaut simulator. You got these planets and everything in it, and like you got the gravity and the galaxies you can explore. It's insane, man. It's insane. So let's see. It's gonna start in a few seconds. So it does seem that we are gonna get the trailer, something new.
Hello from Germany and welcome to the biggest gaming convention in the world from the largest Xbox booth in Gamescom history.
That's right, Maxi.
Something
More than
new?
45,000 square feet, 39 titles, 150 gaming stations, and 3 massive theaters. This epicenter of gaming is our home for the next 3 days as we catch up with some of the minds behind the most anticipated titles.
Starfield.
We'll take you on the floor as fans from around the world get
Hell
their
yeah.
hands on the newest games, expansions, and updates coming to Xbox and PC.
Give us this space
And today we
simulator.
will hang out with Todd Howard and Pete Hines of Bethesda to talk about Starfield.
And head of Xbox Phil Spencer pulls back the curtain on his Gamescom experience with a live interview
Let's
right
see this.
here on the Xbox booth stage.
And Rod Ferguson from Blizzard gives us all the hot takes on Diablo 4. And we're also celebrating a big birthday for ID
So
at Xbox.
it
was
looks
announced
like
10
they're
years ago
gonna
at
more
Gamescom.
Plus,
it's
we've got
more like
gameplay
talking
demos
about the
from
game,
games like Age
I
of
think.
Empires 4
Let's see.
Anniversary Edition, which, in case you missed it, just last night had a massive shadow drop onto console.
That's right. Yesterday's opening night live was epic. So if you didn't see it live, don't worry. Let us quickly bring you up to speed on the Xbox headlines.
Do a recap.
Starfield, the opener. What was going on?
It was unbelievable. We got to see that live action demo for the first time, and the reception that it's gotten from not only at opening night live,
Oh yeah,
but also
they've
here
done
on
a
the show
live
floor.
action demo
It's
behind the
been
scenes.
Incredible. It is
Besides the live
sensational,
action
like,
trailer.
Things that people
Live
didn't
action demo.
experience at the Starfield Theater, which we'll talk about in a little bit, right? It's been amazing. You've seen everyone coming out there like super excited, and as you can see from the trailer, it is just stunning.
Yeah.
One of the most anticipated games, I think.
I know. I'm so jealous of everyone that's already been in the Starfield theater. Like, I'm going immediately after this. We need to go and see it. I also, the massive announcement, Age of Empires 4 finally on consoles. I love playing
Age of
2
Empires,
on
man.
controller
Yeah.
and
It's
things,
cool, but
so
give us
having
some
the
more
fan-favorite Age of
Starfield
Empires 4
content,
now
man. We're starving
available
for
is so
Starfield.
exciting for Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One too.
Starfield.
Yeah, but we also got love for the PC fans, right? So it was our history untold with the first gameplay trailer that we saw back when we announced it in 2022. And you could see how this game turns out in terms of we saw
Yeah,
battle
I did a
scenes,
reaction
we
video
saw,
to this game.
Heroes,
Looks pretty
the
cool.
diversity of heroes, so you would have
Ara.
George Washington, who would
Yeah.
be more a military, a strategy guy, and then the other one was from Greece, who maybe is more into building masterpieces and epic cities. So it really speaks to the depth of a strategy game, and looking forward to see it later on this week.
It looks awesome. And like,
Yeah.
there's so many like personal
Show
highlights from
us
even, like,
Starfield.
opening night live as well. Like,
Starfield,
I'm a big
Starfield,
Call of Duty fan,
Starfield,
right? So,
Starfield.
you might know, man. It's like, you know, we play.
Man,
Microsoft,
I
but
already have the
seeing
premium
Modern Warfare 3 for the first time after we already
early
knew about
access,
the
man, but I
improvements
can't
that
wait.
they've been making to like the movement and the increase of time to kill, and seeing that campaign for the very first time, and like seeing like locations that, if you're a Call of Duty fan, that you're going to know and love, like prison, like seeing Dam from Verdansk, really exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait for zombies as well. I love the scary, spooky elements of games like that. So I was really excited to see Little Nightmares 3 announced as well. I love the first two, so this one's really good to look forward to. I also loved it's
For the
here on
love
shop
of
floor as
God,
well, the
show us
Black
some
Myth
Starfield
Wukong
content.
As well. I'm so excited to play that because I love games like Sekiro and Wolong.
Just like
so
hard
this is-
games. Any game that's like that's difficult to complete.
Man.
That's just you.
I
These
like a little
people are
challenge.
talking
Yeah. What
way
about your
too
personal
much with
highlight,
all due
Maxi?
Yeah,
respect.
definitely had a highlight, and that
Everybody
was
is
the
here
Sustainability
for
Award. So we
Starfield.
won Green Game Studio of the Year.
How many people are
studio
watching?
slash publisher slash company, and it's really
Around
about
3,000
anything
people
due to the core
on this
values
live
that
stream
the company
alone.
and Xbox brings
And
to
they're
reduce your
talking
carbon footprint.
for the past
but also how you
6
built
minutes.
this booth, basically. What's up with reusable
But anyway, hopefully we will see
items, how do
something,
you
some new
set up the
details
light,
or
use LED
some new
lights,
gameplay.
and then the highlight of that submission and basically how we want it is the developer sustainability toolkit that helps developers like 343, Epic with Fortnite to measure their energy consumption and the carbon emission.
Yeah.
It's also such a huge booth, so just seeing like
Yeah,
all
the
the stuff that's
booths
gone into it just to kind of
is
like,
massive.
help that side is incredible as well.
It looks great, and honestly, we've got so much to look forward to over the next 3 days, including some giveaways for you guys. Those
Give us
watching
some
us on Twitch
new
will
Starfield
have a chance to be
content,
entered
man.
into a raffle for some sweet prizes. Wonder what they are.
Do love a giveaway, right? You just can't go wrong, so make sure to get yourselves involved in that. But next up, we travel to a world not so far away. In fact, it's right next door at the Starfield.
Starfield!
And I got
Holy
a chance to
shit.
chat with Bethesda's very own Todd Howard about the upcoming release.
Starfield!
World experience.
They're gonna do it,
the team
man.
has
Some
for
new
audiences
Starfield
here
content.
at Gamescom.
Jesus.
Thanks, Todd, so much
Oh,
for joining
it's-
us. We're here
it's
at the
Todd
Starfield
Howard.
Theatre. What are fans expecting to see?
We're actually showing everybody the beginning of the game here. It's kind of
Oh my
edited down,
god.
but they get to
Show us
see
the
how it
gameplay, man.
starts,
Show us
a
the
little bit
beginning of
character
the gameplay.
creation, and then they're off on adventure.
Yeah, brilliant. I've seen some of the reactions of people coming out, and it's
Liking
like
it?
everyone looks super excited.
All right, good.
Can't wait to see. Also, how's it back home? How are the team holding up with this close to launch?
This is it's tight
We
time.
need
I
to
mean, the
see
game's
some
pretty
gameplay.
much done. We're doing a couple final tweaks. There's a lot of things that go into a game of this scale actually launching, but super excited. We love the game. We put so much into it. We just hope everybody out there loves it as well.
Todd is
Everyone should be
awesome, man.
excited.
He's a
Being
hero.
here at Gamescom, what goes into the
The
preparation?
Miyamoto of
for
Bethesda,
yourselves and like the team at Xbox?
of Xbox at the
Well, you
moment.
look at this booth. I mean, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I look at this, and it's just incredible, the scale of everything. I don't think the camera can capture it. I'm kind of blown away. For us, we put a video together. It gets a little bit easier to make videos.
That's
when the
pretty
game
cool,
is
man.
just about
A
to
lot
come
of
out
people
and things are
lining
done.
up for that
So, honestly,
Starfield
our part was easy. Super
behind the
exciting to
scenes
be here and see the
content.
excitement from the fans. It means a lot to us.
Yeah, and you mentioned like the booth here is massive, but Starfield itself is one of the largest game undertakings that we've
Wow.
ever seen. What are fans going to expect when they get their hands on the game?
People are getting
Well, I
crazy
think,
for this
if
game.
they played our previous games where you can kind of make the character you want and go do what you want, it's hard to express how big the game feels when you play it. Like, there's a planet. I can really land anywhere. And it
That's
is
crazy.
a game, even I will admit, that the kind of, you sit down, you're like, I'll play for a half hour, and then 3 hours go by, and you're like, what? It's just, I like to say the more that you give to Starfield, the more you put into it, the more it gives back.
Yeah, like I'm personally super excited to get my hands on
Game
it.
is
Also,
massive.
I'm going to go and experience the experience for myself. Hopefully security let me, but thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I just hope everybody loves the game.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Hey there everyone, I'm so excited to be joining you here at Gamescom with the rest of the Xbox On team. But while Benny's trying to dodge that security at the Starfield Theatre experience, we've actually got our very first giveaway. So why don't you guys type !day1 in Twitch chat.
So maybe they won't show any content at all to
But joining me
live
right now
viewers.
is Bethesda's very own Pete Hines to talk about more Starfield. Pete, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. It must feel good to be back at Gamescom as well.
It is. This is a show I've been to a lot of times and over the years, and it's always
Yeah.
a great crowd. It's honestly
Pete
amazing.
Hines
to,
is cool.
Bump into fans I recognize
Oh, yeah.
to see folks, and honestly to be back in person. It's something we haven't gotten to do a whole lot of, and as Todd was just saying, you can really feel the energy from the fans, how excited they are, how much they're looking forward to it. It honestly it makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a really special place for that, I think. But so many of the fans that are here today and watching from home are just kind of waited with bated breath for what's to come for Starfield. But these last few days ahead of launch, what do they tend to look like for you and for the rest of the team?
It's in some ways it's probably the most difficult part of a campaign because number one, how close it is. Number two, the amount of work that our teams right now, and shout out to all of those folks who are number one crushing it, doing an amazing job with the trailer at ONL last night and everything that's been a part of this campaign. They are working so hard. And you're also just sitting here where you've now given the game to a bunch of people to press, to influencers, and you don't really know what they think or how they're feeling. And so it's a little bit helpless, so we try and focus on the things that we can control, and most of all, we're just so excited for next
and
week.
some stuff
get
has
this in
been
people's
leaked.
hands.
I mean, I personally kind of love that confidence of being able to hand it off to press and reviewers and influencers fairly early for what most games marketing tends to do. Like, to me, that speaks like, we love what we've done with this game. It's now time for you guys to really have a go with it.
Yeah, and if I'm being honest, like, there's really not an amount of time that I'm comfortable enough of, like, now you've played enough Starfield to get what this game is. Because, like, I'm at 150, 160 hours on my current playthrough, and, like, I haven't even come close to like, there is so much stuff I have intentionally not done. It's like, we try and tell everybody how big this game is, and the folks that are playing it, like, one of the few things they will tell us
Look
is,
at the game.
yeah, you weren't
It's
kidding
amazing.
how big. Like, I can't believe how big it is. Like, yeah, it's content and explore. Like, no matter how you want to play, there is so much for you to do in this game.
You mentioned opening night live, and we'll talk about it in a sec, but I just kind of want to know why it was so important to bring the experience of Starfield that you have to this audience right here at Gamescom.
I mean, for one thing, like, our games have always done really well in Germany. It's obviously, it's a really well-known
Gamescom
PC
is
market.
pretty big
We
at the
obviously
moment.
came from being
A lot bigger than
an
E3.
PC developer and publisher before we were anything else. But this audience and role-playing games and what they mean in Germany, it's a very popular genre. And, across Elder Scrolls and Fallout, Bethesda Game Studios has got a really big following in this territory, and for all the folks who come to Cologne,
Germany
who
is
aren't
big,
in
man.
Germany, and we just felt like this
getting
close
bigger
to
and bigger,
launch
the
to try
gaming
and do
community.
something special for them, to sort of surprise and delight, and to just be here and to take pictures or have a conversation or whatever. We want to make sure that they feel as special as they are to us.
It's cool for me to see that you've got that glass cabinet full of all the different Starfield paraphernalia. We got the Series X console wrap, we got the Constellation Edition watch, and that helps me feel at least like we're so tangible. It's like, it's right there. I can even like grab it. We're so close to launch.
Plus, it's really good like shopping for birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
I want that. I need that.
Yeah, yeah.
Those,
You've
like,
got the
Not
watch
much
on already.
new
Yeah,
info,
I'm
it
jealous,
seems.
Trust me.
I love the watch. We're really excited
any.
both for like how good the game is, but the way in which Xbox has supported us with console wraps and like the controller and the headset is
they're
the
beautiful.
best piece of hardware. They are so good. I use them nonstop.
Yeah.
Full credit to that team. But across Xbox, the way that they have stepped up and supported and amplified Starfield in every way possible has been just awesome to be a part of. We're so pleased for all of the support that they've given us.
You're just helping me dress my entire house in Starfield stuff at this point, so I'm happy enough as it is.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
we did get to see quite a lot of Starfield. You had a new trailer last night at
Yep.
opening night live.
Cinematic
Tom came
trailer,
on
yeah.
stage to chat a bit more about what that opening sequence looks like, that players can expect. But why don't you catch us up more on the news of the day, really, for Starfield?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I want to say, I am a few weeks away, whatever the number is, 6 or 7, from 24 years at this company. Wow. That is the best trailer we've ever made, and I will have words with anybody who says otherwise. It is my favorite thing. I had absolutely nothing to do with that trailer. Full disclosure, that is my team. That is Aaron Losey's team going out and making that happen. And
Get your flowers, guys.
the tone that it hits, the way that it hits that feel of not just what it's like to play the game, but sort of the hopefulness, the lifting others up. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, but
it's not just that. It's
it's not
we
gameplay,
got wraps for your
as you all know.
Xbox console. Something Xbox has never offered. That look really great.
But it's a cool trailer.
We've released a bunch of new wallpapers, desktop wallpapers and phone wallpapers that have been made. Like we are now in the point. I said last night to the folks after dinner, like, there is no emergency brake anymore on this launch, folks. Like, we're a go whether we're
We
ready
gotta
or not.
launch.
So everybody, like, make sure your seatbelt is fastened, because this is happening, and it's, there are very few chances. Todd and I try and reinforce this to our respective teams as much as we can. You don't get many opportunities at a game like this. Games of any kind, is a finite number for anybody in development.
It's gotta launch without
But
problems.
For something like this, for as special as it is, for as long as I've been here, and to see what these different launches are, you can tell when something special is happening, and I think Starfield is that. And I really have tried to emphasize to our teams, like, amidst all of the hard work, like, please find time to enjoy this, because you never know when you get another chance to be a part of something as special as this.
Talking about the stewardship that you and Todd have over this team to bring something like Starfield to players out there, and it often gets described as, oh, it's an open world game, but that feels like a bit of a disservice because it's not just the one world, it's thousands that we can explore, and just sprawling open world experience across like a real good portion of the galaxy. I mean, what is it like to actually have to lead a team on such an endeavor as that, where it's grand scale that we've seen and all the detail as well?
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
the
I
game
mean,
looks
you know,
insane,
as
especially
you
on
all
the
have seen,
planets.
as you've watched how we've talked about Starfield, it really required us to push ourselves in terms of how do you get the rest of the world to wrap its head around a game of this size and scope. I mean, it is literally, it feels when you're playing it almost like there are a bunch of different games inside of one game, and I get to decide how much time I want to spend in a way that you haven't really seen in a Fallout or Skyrim. I mean, those things are still, you know, oh, I can spend all my time just picking flowers in the Elder Scrolls. Like, yes, you can, but it doesn't feel as wholly different as like the entire space game that exists, the entire live on a planet, just like the freeform exploration, the combat, the
It's
which
huge.
factions taking sides, the player. It's just amazing to see it all, how it all comes together. But explaining that to folks in a way that is digestible, you know, it's how you end up with something like Starfield Direct, which, I mean, it's basically a feature film that we created.
Yeah,
just
they
to
did a great
explain to
job with
folks
the
and to talk
Direct.
with folks about, not just explain what the game is, but do it in a way that I just thought was really authentic, and hearing from the people making it, how they think about both creating it, how they think about playing it, and seeing the way that resonated with players, I think was really special.
One thing that really grabs me, I think, is the love that's being poured into like Radiant Quest systems, and just allowing those new and unique experiences for people to have, no matter where they are in the galaxy, whether they are just flying around in space, whether they are out there just maybe mining some rocks or looking at new fauna, flora,
Wow.
etc.
This
it's a really
is
cool way to
amazing.
involve them in new stories that they perhaps
The
weren't
space
searching
simulator.
for, but now they're being like collided into, and it's just juicy. You want to dive.
And then because we made an irresponsibly large game,
Large game,
we take
yeah.
it to another level that I think, and this is one of the things I'm looking for. We've seen it ourselves. Like, I was just talking to a couple of folks from our Benelux office who were like, you know, they've both played, you know, about the same amount of time, like, you know, 40 hours or 60 hours, but their experiences were like, we didn't do any of the same things at all, like not even close, and just
That's great, man.
with
So
that,
you have a
and
lot
then
of
the whole,
player
like,
choice in this game.
locations aren't the same for every person. Like what you and I find going to explore this planet, I can't just tell you, you should go here and land here and find this. Like, yeah, that might not be there for you. Like, you get to find and have an experience that truly feels like your own, in a way that I think folks are going to really enjoy and appreciate.
So that's
We got a
amazing.
little bite of that
You
in
can
the
land
Starfield
on a
Direct, like
different
you
place
mentioned. I
on
mean,
the planet,
Jamie
it
Mallory
seems.
literally coming out and saying, "Oh, well, hold my sandwich. I'm grabbing them all here," and it does speak to that unique way that every player can tackle whatever situation they do come across, or even just back down to character creation, and that's that jumping off point of deciding, here's what I'm going to start off as. I have no idea where that journey is going to take me and how it might change me as a player, me as a character in this game, and it's all really fascinating. But what are the sorts of way that you tend to play it? I mean, I know you've poured in some time now, but
Well, look, when we're in this phase and like leading up, I don't play like I would, like I don't play like I'm about to when I get back home, where like, okay, now I'm going to start like this is Pete's
you got a job
character.
to do right
Yeah,
now.
up to this point, it's been Bethesda's character, and sort of the way I've approached it is sort
Look
of
at the planet, man.
testing. I mean, I've been doing
Kinda
this
like
for a long
Earth.
time. I've been interacting with our players, playing
With
Bethesda
some
Game
water.
Studio stuff for a long time, so we know how they think. And I talked to Jamie after.
What's this? The
E3,
planet
and
is
she's like,
called,
I don't
or
get
this is
Like,
the
why is this
solar
such a thing? And I
system.
said, Jamie, what you did is you tapped into the
Orima,
the
Orima.
silliness factor that like you sort
some
of tend
planets,
to forget. Like you talk about
but,
Starfield,
this is
yeah,
from
but
the
it's still
Direct.
fun. Like it's supposed to be about fun, and you put your finger sort of right on the pulse of the kind of nonsense that our players love to get up to, because we make a game that is about freedom, right? Like we embrace chaos. We give players more freedom than I think in a game like this than people really dare to in their games. Like that's part of what makes Starfield special. And look, that creates situations that we have to do a lot of work to make sure like this doesn't break, this doesn't create problems. But the payoff for that and like what players are allowed to do, like, wait, I can do this? Like I can spend all my time doing something as ridiculous as this? Yes, like if that's what you want the game to be about, that's what you should do. But we want you to go and push and try all of the different ways, because it's really not about like
This
our
game
story
is gonna
or
be
how we
insane
want you
for
to play.
mods.
It's about how you want to play. So when I play, I spend time like I'm going to spend a
And
week
creative
and
gamers.
not land on a planet. Like, what's it like to just be in outer space, spend all my time in outer space, landing on star stations, derelict ships, doing all this stuff. And then I'll be like, okay, now I'm gonna go land in this city, and I wanna see how long I can spend not leaving this city. Like, how many factions can I find? How many quests can I do? And I'll get to decision points where it's like, look, you're about to, like,
The
you have to
space
pick a
suits,
side
yeah.
here. And I'll make a save, and like, I'm gonna play this way, and I'm gonna go 2 hours down the road just to see, like, how does that feel? And then rewind and play it 2 hours the other direction, just because I wanna know, like, what should our players expect? How does this, and just trying to do that
So,
in as many ways as
they've
possible.
done a lot of
Just land
testing.
on
That's
random
a
planet and just start walking.
good
Like,
thing.
what's this
That's a
like? How fun
positive
is
thing.
this? And the more of it you do, the more you find like there's 1,000 hours in this version of the game alone. Like, if you don't even touch it, it's crazy. And like, my one piece of advice to folks is, do not ignore your activities. Like, that's almost, it feels like throwaway stuff that the game is giving you. Like, there is some amazing stuff in there that doesn't even feel like a real quest, but like will take you to some amazing places and amazing stories.
some side missions, yeah.
We encourage you to play this like any BGS game, which is like, do what you want, go where you want, test the game, you know, be the kind of player, the kind of person you want to be in this world, and see what happens.
I get chills thinking about what I'm going to
That's
get.
cool,
It's
man.
going to be a lot. We cannot wait to see all the stories and how
Peter
people
Heinz is
choose to express themselves.
as excited as
It's gonna
we
be
are.
amazing.
I got one more question I just have to ask you.
Okay.
I know you're a fan, but are Arsenal going to win the league?
Yes.
You heard it here. Thanks again, Pete.
Gotta
Remember, though, you guys can play Starfield day and date on Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass starting September 6th. But if you can't wait that long like me, early access is going to kick off on August the 31st with the Digital Premium Edition, Digital Premium Upgrade, or the Constellation Edition. But coming up, we've got Blizzard here to talk Diablo 4. We're celebrating 10 years of ID at Xbox titles, and Phil Spencer himself is going to stop by to talk new releases and what he can't wait for fans to experience here at Gamescom.
So yeah, not much info, no new content. It's behind the scenes. Some gamers, some select gamers, I think it's around 300 gamers, have received can watch the game behind the scenes, but we didn't hear much new details or info. But folks, if you like the Starfield content, I'm gonna live stream it on September 1st. I got the premium edition, and I'm gonna live stream that and see where the game goes. And hit the like button if you like content like this, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna probably do more live streams like this if I find something interesting, especially the Xbox events. So thanks for all the support. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.